In the dusty earth of an Indian Akhada, two wrestlers lock arms in a timeless test of strength and spirit. This is Kushti, an ancient form of mud wrestling that has defined Indian physical culture for over 1,000 years. Born in the heart of India, this martial art is more than a sport. It is a way of life. The roots of Kushti trace back to the ancient Malla Yuddha, a combat style mentioned in epic Sanskrit texts. It evolved through the centuries, blending indigenous traditions with influences from Persian wrestling styles during the Mughal era. The birthplace of this tradition remains the rural Akharas, where the soil itself is considered sacred ground. History tells us that kings and commoners alike practiced this art to build physical prowess and mental discipline. During the British colonial period, Kushti became a symbol of national identity and resistance against foreign rule. Wrestlers were seen as the protectors of the community, standing tall as icons of strength and moral integrity. The development of the sport saw the creation of specialized training regimens that remain largely unchanged today. Legendary masters, known as Pahalwans, have passed down these secretive techniques through generations of dedicated disciples. The Great Gama, perhaps the most famous wrestler in history, remains a mythic figure who never lost a single match. His training routine was legendary, involving thousands of squats and push-ups performed in the early morning light. These masters were not just athletes. They were philosophers who lived by strict codes of conduct and diet. Their legacy continues to inspire young wrestlers who dream of achieving similar greatness in the mud pits. Kushti is built on a foundation of core techniques that prioritize leverage, balance, and explosive power. The Dobi Pakad is a signature move where a wrestler lifts his opponent and throws him over his shoulder. Every movement is calculated, requiring the wrestler to anticipate the opponent's weight and shift his own center of gravity. Grappling in the mud adds a unique layer of difficulty, as the surface is unstable and constantly shifting underfoot. Strength is not just about muscle mass. It is about the ability to control the opponent's momentum effectively. Training involves specific tools, such as the gada, a heavy mace used to build grip and shoulder strength. Wrestlers also use wooden clubs called jori to condition their bodies and improve their rotational power. The mud pit itself is a tool treated with oil, turmeric, and buttermilk to keep the skin healthy and the surface soft. These traditional implements have been used for centuries, proving that simple tools can yield extraordinary physical results. If you are enjoying this deep dive into ancient traditions, please subscribe to stay updated on our martial arts series. The cultural significance of Kushti extends far beyond the boundaries of the wrestling ring or the Akhada. It is deeply intertwined with the spiritual life of the practitioners, who often start their day with prayers. The Akhada serves as a community hub where values of humility, respect, and brotherhood are instilled in the youth. In a modern world, these traditional spaces provide a sanctuary for those seeking discipline and a connection to roots. The diet of a Pahalwan is strictly vegetarian, focusing on milk, almonds, and ghee to fuel their intense training. This lifestyle promotes a sense of purity and focus that is essential for mastering the complexities of the sport. Kushti is a living heritage, constantly being reborn in the hearts of those who step into the sacred mud. The sound of bodies hitting the earth is a rhythm that has echoed through Indian history for countless generations. It is a testament to the endurance of culture, surviving the pressures of modernization and changing social trends. Wrestlers today balance traditional training with modern sports science, yet the core philosophy remains untouched. The bond between a guru and his student is the backbone of the entire Kushti ecosystem. This mentorship ensures that the nuances of the techniques are preserved with absolute precision and care. Every match is a dialogue between two bodies, a silent conversation of force, strategy, and mutual respect. Even in defeat, a wrestler shows grace, acknowledging the skill of his opponent and the lessons learned. The mud on their skin is a badge of honor, representing the hard work and dedication required to excel. As we look at the future, the challenge lies in keeping these traditional akhadas alive and thriving. Government support and public interest are crucial to ensuring that the next generation continues this legacy. We see a resurgence of interest as people look back to their roots for physical and mental well-being. The simplicity of the sport is its greatest strength, requiring nothing more than earth, sweat, and determination. Kushti teaches us that true power comes from a calm mind and a body that is perfectly in tune. The discipline learned in the Akhada translates into success in all other areas of life for these athletes. We honor the masters of the past and the warriors of the present who keep this flame burning. The history of Kushti is the history of India itself, resilient and constantly evolving, yet deeply rooted. As the sun sets over the Akhada, the day's training concludes with a final moment of reflection and gratitude. The lessons learned here will carry these wrestlers through the challenges of their lives beyond the ring. Kushti remains a powerful symbol of the human spirit's capacity for discipline, strength, and endurance. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ancient and sacred world of Indian wrestling. We hope this documentary has shed light on the beauty and complexity of this incredible martial art. Keep exploring the world of traditional combat sports and the rich histories that define them. Your support helps us bring these stories of heritage and human achievement to a wider audience. Stay tuned for more explorations into the diverse wrestling cultures that span our vast and fascinating globe. There is so much more to discover about how different civilizations have expressed their strength through sport. We are committed to documenting these traditions before they fade into the pages of history. Join us again for our next installment as we travel to the vast steppes to explore the traditions of wrestling. In our next video, we will explore the powerful and ancient tradition of Bok, the Mongolian wrestling style.